Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Claire. It's great to have you here, and if you're returning, it's great to have you back. So if any of you are already following me on Instagram, you may have been involved in my little poll I had on my Instagram stories when I was asking whether you would like to see a review of the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. This is a serum that I've been using for quite some time now. This is definitely in my favourites. I did mention it in my Christmas sort of 2019 favourites, and this is a favourite for a reason. This is beautiful. So if you want to know my opinions on this, a little bit about the ingredients and stuff, then please do keep on watching. So the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate is a serum which is really lightweight in my opinion, is non-sticky and has a really nice feeling on the skin. So Shiseido are known for their sort of more natural ingredients and for having skincare that just really works. Although having said that, it obviously comes with a price tag. So a 30ml of this is £70. I believe that this one is a 50ml. So yeah, it is quite spendy, but personally I would say 110% worth the money. So that's definitely something worth thinking about. So Shiseido have this infused with immunotechnology, which is their own sort of patent. This is their own technology, which basically is where they use a significant amount of antioxidants. They're known for using reishi mushroom and iris root. I'm just checking out what they've got here. So reishi mushroom and iris root are both designed for protecting your skin against daily defense, basically. So they're an antioxidant, so they help protect you against the signs from pollution, the signs of aging, and effects from UV. This doesn't mean that you don't need an SPF, because of course you do, but it helps sort of fight off any oxidants from UV. So the serum claims to be able to improve skin's firmness, brightness and hydration all in one, which obviously are big claims and all of the things that we want to gain from nice skincare. So I mean, you would expect it to do exactly that, given that it's £70 for 30ml. So following Shiseido's own lab tests, it was proven to be have 28% improved skin strength after just 1 week of using. So that was based on a test they did where they tested irritated skin using this and improved their water retention within their skin by 28%. So obviously being able to maintain water within your skin gives you that plumpness and hydration, obviously, and obviously that as well in turn helps with sort of the development, the repair and those sort of things of the skin cells as well. So obviously having good hydration within the skin's layers is the ultimate effect that we want to achieve. So from the name as well, the Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate, this also to me sounds like it's going to contain another sort of complex that Shiseido have come up with, and it does. It contains a complex that's called the Ultimune complex, and that is trademarked. That's their own complex. This is designed to help prevent the skin from damage and to help keep the skin surface looking natural and healthy. So again, that is just sort of reiterating the amount of antioxidants that go into this serum. So as you can see, I already have my makeup on, so I don't intend to put this over my makeup, but I will show you it on my hand so you can see what it looks like. So as you can see there, by the way it pumped onto my hand, it is quite viscous. This is how it looks, and it's just very nice. Like, it does have a sort of silicone-y feel, and it just sort of rubs in really nicely and gives sort of a very like a bright but mattified finish. I will stress that it is quite a mattified finish from that, but it is glowy and it feels nice and hydrated. What this does include is it has an ingredient in it called alcohol denat. So this is basically a penetration enhancer. So you might have heard me mention about this serum before. I haven't put the lid back on. Anyway, so now we have the lid safely back on. What this is a penetration enhancer, which basically means that when you've applied this, that this will penetrate the skin quite deeply, and any skincare that you put on after that will penetrate deeply. So as you will already know if you've been watching my videos, that I like to apply my serums and oils. So serum first, then oil, and then your sort of moisturizers and other things, because your serums are usually like, contain your actives, contain all the good things that you want to get deepest into the skin, right? So when you're applying your serum, it's usually going to be first. So I know that when I use this is the first thing that goes onto my skin before the rest of my skincare. I mean, that's obviously following my cleansing tone. So cleanser, toner, and then the serum, yeah? So what this does mean, like I say, is that it's going to help the other things, so the oils and then your moisturizers, eye creams, whatever, and it's going to help all of those things penetrate the skin more deeply. Something worth noting on penetration enhancers is that if you are applying that and then straight away going into applying your makeup, what may happen is your makeup may start to penetrate into the skin. So you may have used, because these penetration enhancers are in things like skin primers and stuff like that, like makeup primers, it's not just in skincare, that you may have found that you've been like, one day you've put your makeup on and you've come out very blemishy the next day, and you thought, oh, I haven't done really anything different, but what you did change was your primer. So perhaps like it's worth looking into to see whether the ingredients say it contains a penetration enhancer, because what may happen is your skincare with that ingredient has caused your makeup to start to penetrate the skin layer rather than just sitting nicely on the top, just giving you that effect that you want to achieve. So what I would say is that if you're using something that contains a penetrating enhancer, I would say to apply your makeup after a while. So like put your skincare on, wait a little while, and then go in with your makeup. Alternatively, I would say try and avoid primers and such likes that contain silicones. Now, I'm not afraid of silicones. I know a lot of people are. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. But if you are putting a silicone on top of something that has a penetration enhancer, this is going to get into your skin, clogging your pores, causing you to get breakouts, blemishes, all of that stuff that we've done all the rest of our skincare to try and avoid these things, and then this is exactly what's going to happen. So I would just be aware of that when you're going on to use that. So that's enough of the serious stuff, and I'll just tell you a little bit of what I thought of it. Personally, I do think it's very expensive, but I do think that it is worth it. I do think it's worth the money. I've had this quite a few months now, maybe like 3 or 4, or it could even be longer than that. So this is designed to last you 12 months. If you're not already aware that on the bottom of this it has a little sticker, and it's that pot that on it says 12M. If you didn't already know, this is how many months that it can last from opening and still say and still stay sort of like fully functional and doing exactly what it claims to do and not have denatured and stuff, because obviously it contains preservatives so that it lasts as long as a year, which need to be in there if you want it to last any period of time. So like I say, I've had this a few months and I've been really enjoying using it. I think it's really lightweight. I think it applies really nicely. It has a nice amount of slip and you can just sort of like rub it in. Generally I use 2 pumps, and generally I only use it in the morning too. There's nothing stopping you using it in your nighttime routine, but generally I serum oil moisturizer in the morning, and then at night I generally just put oil and then moisturizer. I do like things that are like night oils, such as Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. That's something I've been really enjoying using. I've used it for, I think, 3 years or something around that time. So that is sort of a favourite that is maintained with me for a long time. So personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with you using it twice daily, but personally I just don't. I use it in the morning. I've had absolutely no irritation with it. It does contain some levels of fragrance, which may mean that you'll have some form of irritation with it, and obviously due to the cost of the product, I wouldn't like you to have not tried a sample of it and then purchase a full size and find out you're irritated by the serum. I don't think it's likely that you will, unless you have sort of super sensitive skin and you know that you're irritated by fragrances. Generally I am irritated by fragrances, but I don't find this one's a problem. But what I would say is to check out your nearest sort of Shiseido counter. I know that there's ones in Debenhams, most Debenhams stores now, and I know that they're in like House of Fraser and John Lewis. So I would say if you have any of those department stores near you, that it would be worth checking those out to see if you can get yourself a little sample of that first. So I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I'd like to hear what you think of the Shiseido Ultimune if you've tried it, and let me know if you're going to try it from what I've said. If you have any questions or if there's any products you would like me to review in future, please do just let me know in the comments below. I'll have everything linked as usual. I will link this and any extra information that you might want to find. So thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down there, and I'll see you next time. Bye!